Hello! It's time for another review, and this, when I first saw the Titans Return figures coming out, this was the one I wanted. There's always one in every line that you go, yes, I want that one. There's always one. Stop clattering around, dog. There's always one, and this is mine. Skullcruncher, Skullsmasher. It's Skullcruncher. I'm never going to call it Skullsmasher. I only remembered that for this review, because otherwise I wasn't going to say it. Skullcruncher, and he's very pretty, isn't he? He's a very pretty beast. This is the Headmaster. I can't remember his name. But no one ever cares about these being little... No one cares about these, right? They're not actual characters. They're just there for the sake of having a headmaster. No one cares. I'll put it in the description, alright? Leave me alone. So you can open up this little flap, which can be an absolute nightmare to get in there, because you can push it through. Someone's gone past on a hairdryer. You can push it through, and it's made of soft rubber. And it's just a bit of a nightmare, I'll be honest with you. But you can just, fold him off and... Does he have to be in a seating position? He does have to be in a seating position. Apologies. Stop clattering around! Stupid dog. Hey look, he's in. Let me close that off. Somewhat disappointed it's not in the head like the old G1. But, when you look inside the mouth and you've got a tongue and teeth and all that other goodies, look at all that. Look at that. It's like this nice textured, robotic tongue. Like that girl had in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Tried to kiss Sam Witwicky with the long, diesel flavoured tongue. Skullcruncher stopped making out with Sheila Booth. Aww. Anyway, but yeah, the head is on a ball joint, so he's all kind of emotive. You can be like, hi, and you go, hi. Pensive. But no, he's really cute. I can't say a robotic crocodile is cute, but he is. He's genuinely cute. Just got to rub my eye. There we go. The arms are a bit of an odd duck, because they do become the robot mode arms. Spoilers, if you haven't seen 15 of these reviews before. But they've got a bit of a hinge there, and they've got a bit of a swivel here. And it's all at weird angles, so, and then you've got a twist at the forearm. It's all at really weird angles, so nothing completely feels natural. But, and then the back leg's just on a ball joint, but never really looks good, never really seems to want to sit flat anywhere. So, the tail turns, but when it doesn't turn, it just means there's a massive gap, and all it does is peg onto that there, so it's a little tab there. So that's not amazing, and he's got the gun in the back of it. So there are issues with the robot mode, but it's still pretty good. Sorry, robot mode? The crocodile mode. I'm an idiot. Until I haven't done this for a few days. Or like a week or something. It's been a long couple of weeks. It's not quite over yet either. So, transformation. We're going to pop this little fella out. Whatever his name is. And close this back up. Yay! We'll just turn him into the head because, he's a headmaster and that's all he's for. Right, transformation. We're going to just push the legs in, and there are these massive hanging out tabs there. So you just basically just push them onto that. I'm not sure how well they tab on, but they do sit on them quite well. You take the tail off, because now he's a parts former. But then the original was a parts former, so, whatever. And you've got to fold this. Now, this is an awkward thing. This is really, really awkward. These are the front of the knees, okay? These pieces here. So you've got to get this on that pin there. See that little silver pin? You've got to get that to turn all the way over. And then there's a little ridge inside here that clips onto this front piece here. Now, you might notice that mine's a bit white. Why? because I put a layer of super glue over it. You might think, why have you done that? Because the knees for the robot mode are tighter than the grips that hold the sort of lower shin parts together. So when you go to bend the leg, you usually bend it here rather than the knee. You put a thin coat of super glue across where it, the lip where it latches over, and it grips a lot better, and therefore you get the hinge at the knee. Useless tidbit, but there you go. But when you're doing the transformation back, because I know it comes in robot mode, you've got to try and get it to flatten off with these. You've got to push it all the way around so it flattens off. You've got to work it out. It's not very intuitive. You've actually got to put the effort into doing it. So now, that being said, let's fold it all the way over. And I'm pretty sure this will want to separate the legs while it's at it. Come on. There you go. Right. So, hinge there. That's the kneecap. Hinge over there. And then it grips. Grip on that. There you go. And now it turns there. Aha! Do it the same the other way. Come on, don't fight with me. Bring it over and clip and bend at the knee. Okay. You've now got the toes. They just fold out. Toes. There, it's done. What do you think? I haven't said that for a while. Give me a chance. Alright. There you go. Then you just fold the head back. This whole sort of neck section goes. And that half double hinges. There's this piece that kind of hinges back slightly, but yeah. It goes on the back. And then you bring the shoulders down. Now, something I only noticed the other day, when you're transforming it back, there's this big groove here, and there's this tab there on the inside. That tab drops into this groove, so you get the shoulders lined up properly for crocodile mode. I've seen a lot of people trying to work it out and try and line it all up, but there is actually a groove that drops into the slot. So it doesn't tab in, it just helps you line it up properly. So you just straighten out the arms, fold the claws out of the way, bring the hands out, and they sort of clip into place. There you go. Do this arm. Ow. I forgot to do a vehicle mode comparison, didn't I? Whoopsie. And there he is. And then you get the head, which just looks pretty much like the G1 head. Mine's got a little bit of gold over, overflow onto the eye, but nothing really worth writing home about. And stick it on top. There we go. There he is in robot mode. Glory. And then you get the accessory. Or accessories. So you get this, which, see, I don't know why. It's got this handle that folds up. You can just say it's another gun if you want, but this little grey piece, but it folds up as a handle. You're supposed to be able to put it in there, and you can get a little guy to sit in there, which, looks terrible, so I don't know why you would. I don't like these stupid headmasters riding gun things. It doesn't look any good. I don't know why. But you can pull this gun out, because it just ends up going through the hole there. Cooey. And then you can use this peg. You just slide that over his hand, and then put his rubber gun in his rubberizer in his hand. Because I remember that from the G1. I had the G1 until one of the arms broke on the Headmaster, which I was gutted. But his gun apparently turns things into rubber, so it's easier for him to eat them as a crocodile. Not sure how that works, but, fine. I'll assume you're right, fine. And there he is in all his robot-y glory. With his, funny club thing that's hollow underneath, but I guess. He's got his little pistol, which is still cool, and, he's got the little white flap, which you fold down, you get the text, but no, it doesn't fold down. I don't know why that's there. But he's pretty good. One slight problem is he's back heavy. And he's back heavy because his legs are completely hollow. Pardon me, my nose is incredibly blocked this morning, so ignore any sniffling. See, I seem to vaguely remember before this figure came out that the legs folded inside. They went like that, and then folded inside, and then this became a heel. But I'm assuming that was some third-party thing that someone was reviewing, like a P or Bolt Matrix or someone. They must have been reviewing one of those before these came out. Because heels would have made this. So unfortunately, he's got this on the back, which is a big hefty lump. And if you're a G1 purist, you can turn it around. Because I know he had the head like that in the G1. But it's heels would have made this. It would have made it better. But he's pretty good. I appreciate that, loose joints seems to be a bit of a trend, so I've tightened up a few things. These knees, which I can now, hey look, bend at the knee rather than at the transformation joint. That's an issue a lot of people have had. Seriously, just the lip where it goes over, a little bit of super glue, let it dry, and as you can see. I don't know why I'm the unofficial, customizer and repair guy now, but that's one of those things. You can do that, it's not a big issue. And that's going to be my vehicle size comparison, but I forgot to do it. Whoops. But robot size comparison. Let's get his bros involved. Oh yeah. I've got the team. This is what I wanted to make happen. This makes me happy. This makes me so happy. It's the boys. Look at this. Trying to get him center of the camera. The boys. And they're awesome. They're just, even as individual characters where they've got their own faults and things, even the designs, certain things have got faults. When you get these guys as a team, it's just awesome. I love these guys. I love these guys so much. Because they were basically the later series sort of Headmaster genre. They were just the guys there to get beaten up. But they were tough. And, they're animals. This was this is a time period where transforming animals weren't a big thing. I know there was always, Ravage and stuff, and the Dinobots, and there was always the odd one slipped in here and there. But this was a team of Headmaster animal transformers. And they were just brutes. And I loved them. I loved them a lot. Professionalism, children. Dear me. Excuse me for sneezing. Dear. But yeah, I love these guys. I do. They're just, this is what I wanted. Originally, I only wanted these guys. I didn't want any of the other Headmasters, and then I got the other Headmasters. But still, Headmasters. So, yeah. Titan Masters. So, let's leave you with Team Bro. And I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I hope to film a few more episodes and pump them out today, tomorrow, whenever I get around to it. So I shall see you in the next one. Tatty bye-byes.